Hey, what is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at HBAR, which is currently down 3.6%. The entire market is seeing a slight fall, Bitcoin down 2% after yesterday's green day. Now, probably due to the fact that it's a Friday and we're having a simple Friday sell-off, but we're going to jump into it in today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys check out the Discord down below. It will be the first link in the description, and you can see on the screen right now just how many wins our members are getting from copying our trades. Now in the Discord, you can not only copy our trades, you can also copy our strategies, learn our strategies, copy our long-term portfolio, everything like that. So you're practically the best prepared for the bull run or even bear market if it comes. So yeah, make sure you join up. It's only like $60 a month, and if you don't like it, you can cancel it at any time, no questions asked. Now back to HBAR. So HBAR is down 3.6%. It's been consolidating for the past 8 days, as you can see here, 8-9 days, which is really interesting to see. We've not had a consolidation for this long in a very long time. You know, the last one we really had where volume was really dead like this was probably just before the bull run, and the run that we had, you know, we were consolidating for 11 days, and you can just take a look here, you know, how long we were actually consolidating for, but these were obviously much longer. So the good thing is that we're still on this very strong support level and we haven't broken down yet, but the negative is obviously that we haven't also risen yet. You know, we have a resistance here at 26.5 cents, which we need to come up to and break above in order to actually head higher to like 31 cents, which is what we want, but that's not happening just yet. Yesterday we did have a CPI report come out, so we made an entire video on that, also overlooking the entire crypto market. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you go check it out, quite in depth. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy that. Now obviously for HBAR and other altcoins, Bitcoin dominance is a massive sort of confluence to use for it, and today it's slowly started to rise up. Nothing major. This really doesn't affect the market as a whole too much, but it does affect it slightly. You know, the biggest effect is when we get these huge pumps, which we haven't gotten yet in this time frame. We are in this sort of trend down, so hopefully we don't break out and continue the uprise. Instead, what we want to see is just an instant crash back down to like 3.3k, similar to what we saw happen here. We want the same to happen here, but just to the downside. Obviously we don't always get what we want in the market, so we'll just have to play out, you know, our trades, how Bitcoin dominance moves. Another thing is how Bitcoin moves, and it has been doing the same thing, just consolidating for 8 days here. We have a lot of liquidations at 110k. I'll get the heat map in just a second, but overall, you know, we're sort of in no man's land here. We're not at the support level, we're not at the resistance level, we're really just nowhere. We've already tapped the support here with a wick showing us that there's intended buyers, but we haven't risen from that moment. So yeah, it's slightly confusing what Bitcoin is actually doing at these prices. So here we have the 24-hour heat map. This is usually lower time frame, quite a few liquidations just due to how many trades there are, but we can still see that we had a lot of liquidations here. For example, by the way, if you're new to the channel and have never seen a heat map before, then the brighter the color on the chart, the more liquidations there are here. You can see there's around $45 million worth of liquidations when it's yellow. The way these liquidations work is they act as magnets in the market. So you see we had a lot of liquidations build up here. What did the market do? It reversed, acted as a magnet, came up to these liquidations, cleared them. We then built up a few liquidations here at the lows, cleared them. We have now liquidations just below 94,000 and also just above 98,000. So we can get this, that happens also where there's an even number amount of liquidations, and you can see we're right in the middle of it. So that's why Bitcoin is also not acting really one-sided like we've seen in the previous months, where it's just been up and up and up. Now we have a lot more traders, a lot more liquidations, not just pure catalysts in the market that are showing that Bitcoin will go up. Now we actually have, you know, some bearish news that came out. We still have the bullish news from previous, but it's causing a lot of confusion in the market as to where Bitcoin could go. So what usually happens when we have two? Well, we clear one and then head to the other. So, you know, it's really hard to say we're going to clear this one first or this one first. The easiest way to really check is just wait until one gets hit. You know, be patient, wait until one gets hit. Maybe we hit this one first, and then if there's still liquidations left up here, then we'll most likely head to 98,000 and vice versa. So that's the easiest way to do it. Now that's the 24-hour heat map, but we have a lot more information on the 1 month heat map, which is right here. Now on the 1 month heat map, there's a lot less sort of yellow liquidation areas, simply because now the size is nearly 200 million worth of liquidations. So you can see we had a lot of liquidations build up here at these lows, which we've cleared. We now have a lot of liquidations building up here just under $100,000, just above the highs that we have, and we also have a lot of liquidations building up here at 107 somewhere and at $110,000. So there's a lot of liquidations to the upside on the heat map, which most likely means that we will be heading up. So if we use this as confluence for the 24-hour, the only real obvious solution is that we, first clear the 94,000 and then reverse back, clear the 98,000, then the, 99,000, whatever this is, and then the 110,000 that we have here. That is probably the most obvious solution, but again, we never know what will come out in the news, and regardless, that will cause effects in the market. So we've already saw what happened when we saw the tariffs come out right here at 96,000, and when we also saw DeepSeek. So it made us see a huge crash down to $91,000. We've then since reversed slightly back up, but yeah, still just consolidating and sort of recovering from that. Ethereum is another sort of key indicator of altcoins, as when Ethereum moves, usually altcoins move along with it, as it is the second, or is the largest altcoin and the second largest crypto in the world. So ETH has been in an interesting state because of how many ETF inflows it's been getting. It's now, probably larger than Bitcoin in terms of recent ETF inflow. So yeah, it's still not been pumping, which is quite unique to see. Again, we have a lot of shorts on ETH as well, not us personally, but there's a lot of short interest building up simply because of how many shorts there are. So if you go back and watch the previous ETH video, we talk about how potentially hedge funds are shorting ETH in order for the price to come down so they can keep buying more ETF positions, and then eventually they're going to close and that's all going to get squeezed, and we're going to see quite a huge rally up, similar to what happened with GameStop, except on GameStop it wasn't, as coerced with shorts and buys. But crypto is still mostly unregulated, so it can be a bit more coerced in that situation. And again, these massive hedge funds like BlackRock have been accumulating for a lot higher than where the price is at now. Their lowest accumulation was at like 2.87 thousand, somewhere around here. So if you're able to get in now, you're getting in at a better price than BlackRock, which is one of the largest hedge funds in the world. So that's just a bit of a bonus. Now HBAR, well, we are on a strong support. So if you remember in the previous videos, I talked about accumulations here and how I'm still looking to accumulate HBAR even at these levels. First level we can enter at current market price. This is quite a good support. Second level we'd enter at is 18, 17, 19 cents right here in this range, and the third level, if worst comes to worst, is at 11 or 12 cents right here. So we have three possible entry points, or three set entry points as I should say, which are dollar cost average in entries, and we're prepared, in case the market does reverse. Right now we do head way higher, we're already prepared for that. If it does continue to crash down, we are also prepared with the two DCA levels that we have. So in this situation, we're prepared for the best and the worst, and that way we're going to get the maximum amount of return. And the same goes for taking profit. We talked about it in yesterday's video. If you're looking to hold long term, you can easily hold to over $1 with HBAR. If you're looking for shorter term, then the lowest I'd really take profit at is going to be the high that we have here at 40 cents for like a 2.2x or 120% profit. We still haven't reached the all-time high, which is at 57 cents, which would give you just over a 3x at 220% profit. So yeah, those are the levels. Again, if we're entering at just current market price and it does rally, then that's a 2.5x. So super easy trade in my opinion. And again, you have to remember, when the market is crashing, it's just giving you a better price to enter in at. You don't have to start worrying and start panicking to sell. Instead, just start buying. It's worked for me in the past, it's continued to work for me and others, and it's just a way better strategy to follow than to start panicking and selling. Now again, if you want to copy my exact portfolio and all the trades I'm taking on a daily basis, then check out the Discord down below. I'll leave a link to it in the description. First link there. You need a place to actually buy, sell, or trade cryptocurrency. I took a very nice trade on Melania today, which I'll quickly pop up on the screen right here. Nice trade on Melania on Mexi. You can join Mexi down below. I'll leave a link. Super low fees. If you use my link in the description, you'll get lower fees and you'll also get some sign up rewards. So yeah, join up, start trading. Thank you all for watching. Please do like and subscribe, as it does help out a lot, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye guys.